Hi, this is Garrett with Quitting Reviews, and it is time for a review of the new ScHoolboy Q album, Blue Lips. West Coast rapper ScHoolboy Q has returned with his first new album in 5 years. ScHoolboy Q is one of those artists that I really want to get into, but I just haven't really found the time. Sure, I've heard some of his songs here and there, but until Blue Lips, I had yet to listen to a single ScHoolboy Q project in full. With that said, after listening to Blue Lips, I'm excited to listen to the rest of his catalog. On this new project, ScHoolboy Q mixes elements of jazz and hardcore hip-hop to give us something very eclectic. The track list is extremely varied as you get some aggressive, fiery bangers like the hazy and rock-influenced pop, or some gorgeous, introspective jazz rap tracks like the moody and captivating Blueslides. As a result, you get a project that, while a bit all over the place, is always exciting. There are some great beats and beat switches on so many of these tracks, and the project always kept me guessing. On top of that, Q's flows are on point throughout the album. He is a very charismatic rapper, and he works well on every beat no matter what the energy the production is bringing to the table. It culminates into a fun, unpredictable listen with some very creative tracks. A couple of my biggest standouts include Yeern 101, whose distorted bassy beat gives the track constant gratifying momentum, and Foux, whose piano lead melody and frenetic breakbeat drums are so disorienting yet so good. As for negatives, like I said earlier, this project is a little bit all over the place. Since Q is reaching so much ground on this project, it doesn't always come together in the most cohesive way. This applies to individual songs as well. There aren't a lot of strong hooks on this project, and there are a good chunk of songs that go without a clear direction. Sometimes it works very well like the aforementioned Yeern 101, but other times it can be pretty messy, like the brief and unfinished sounding movie. I also think the production can be a bit too rough around the edges. I don't think it's bad and it can work well, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes the vocals might be buried in the mix, other times the beat can sound muddy and lack the impact that it would have with a cleaner mix, and I think more consistency across the board would have helped because, again, this project is a bit messy. But even with that, Blue Lips is quite good. It's charismatic and energetic while featuring some great tracks and performances. It's not my favorite hip-hop album, but it is the first one of 2024 that is truly worth paying attention to. Definitely check it out. It's a good time. 7 out of 10.